Imad Wasim back into the attack. That last over, the biggest of the inning, biggest of the match, 17 off it. Imad Wasim hasn't picked up a wicket yet.
I'm afraid to say how Samuel is looking, Bish, because every time that a commentator says something wonderful about a play, it's amazing the things that happen after. And I guess I wouldn't want to put my my mouth in the picture, saying with those 2 sixes that we would have seen, and especially that over you would have seen in terms of those 17 runs being scored, that that's the sort of stuff that West Indies need here tonight. And so long as Ramdin can add that support, because the longer he stays there, the more he would become accustomed to what's happening in the middle. And it's amazing how easily sometimes you find your nick just because of the knocking around factor. It's like a little net or a mini net of such. But West Indies would need him to come to the party in terms of the support factor for Samuels. We have seen a replay here, Bish. Good movement of the feet. And so long as he got there, he just let the arms go and...
Over
Wow. Wonderful bit of footwork or football from Ramdin. That ball was certainly going to hit. Had the presence of mind when we have a look at some point. Here it is. You can see how close that was to going and hitting the stumps. You look at that. Wonderful bit of footwork from Ramdin.
Yes, that's the way, that's the way.
This is Imad Wasim at his best, though. It's not quite, I don't think it's quite a finger ball. The ball is older now, but he's bowled very, very straight. A little bit of an arm ball. Good length. And width is given. And there was a groan from behind the stumps saying, Imad from Sarfraz, 88 for 3.
Yeah, okay.
Malik out of the attack. Nawaz. It's changed ends. A bit of a rhythm now in this partnership, which is creeping up to a runner ball, 35 or 39.
That last shot that we would have seen from Ramdin. Let's have a look at it here. And this is what I think you was asking for, that particular ground factor. That was brilliantly timed. And that's what I think Ramdin brings to the party. He's a magnificent timer of a cricket ball. Not the biggest guy, but it was so important when you get your left foot as close as you can to the delivery. It's amazing when the bat comes to you straight as it did. The result that was for.
He's got him. Yes, he has. Finally, Azhar Ali holds on to it. Pounded into his body.
We were just speaking a while ago about Ramdin, the factor of the commentator's curse after such brilliant shot to the offside. I think tried to repeat it, didn't get over get as closely as he would have liked to the previous delivery, and in the end held out to Ali. Magnificent catch.
Legal delivery, no problems there with the legality of the front foot. It's banged into the chest. I think it lodges between the thighs. Get a clear view of it there. Just trying to have some clarification, and there's a soft signal given by the umpires was out, so there needs to be conclusive evidence to overturn it. Look to have lodged between the thighs of the skipper here. If that is the best angle, then it's difficult to overturn that soft signal, because it looks as though it's lodged high up between the legs. I would think that would be out.
It looked a little bit like magic because in the end he had his two hands up, but in the end I think what was important was for him to have closed his legs, and by closing his legs, that's out.
Timely wicket for Pakistan. The West Indies would have wanted Ramdin and Samuels to go on more. Ramdin goes for 8, 89 for 4. Kieron Pollard has come to the middle, struggled for fluency during the T20 leg of this tour. What the West Indies can do with these power players, the Pollards, the Jason Holders, Carlos Brathwaite, to make a significant contribution. 3 of those guys have shown at times they can bat for periods of time. Test century to Holder, 3 test match half centuries to Brathwaite. Pollard has 3 ODI hundreds.
One of that, or even close to that, is needed here tonight. We all know the power of the man, but for some reason he doesn't quite look himself on this trip so far. Let's hope that what he brings to the batting tonight in terms of this West Indies chasing cause, it may be something more positive. But all the attributes is there. All the talent is here. We can see the replay. Ramdin this time didn't get his head over that particular delivery. He was leaning back, if I may say, bitch, when he made contact. Hit it hard enough. It avoided the hands of Ali, but apparently he did close his legs.
And he did say bish. I wonder if the guys downstairs can stitch together the 4 that he drove through extra cover and the wicket ball in addition to leading back. I just wonder if there was any differentiation in the length or the line of the 2 deliveries. Okay, guys, are very quick downstairs. This is the boundary that was driven. And the wicket ball, yeah. If anything, the wicket ball was closer to him in slight length and in terms of line, so definitely leaning back.
Yeah, that's it.
The end of the over, 90 for 4.
Mid off, सीधा रखो, mid off.
150 to get from 197 deliveries. Number of teams have looked to left arm spin early against Pollard as well. And I'm still not sure that that came off the middle of the bat, and it's gone back some 25 yards.
When you have a look at this replay, Bish, you can see that he was looking to hit this a little straighter than the result that he had in the end, but the power of the man. It was just basically a forward push. And you can see if he gets going, with this ground is not the hugest ground I can imagine, but you can see he was looking to hit it much straighter than he did, but the contact that he made was sweet enough. That I think should help in terms of trying to achieve what West Indies want to achieve this evening, trying to chase this Pakistan total down. But well timed, even though it came off the inside edge of the bat.
Amazing strength of a lot of the modern players. I wonder if they changed the ball. Might have changed it. I don't know if it. The reason would be to get confirmation of that.
Because one's got to remember that this is not a baseball game itself, because as you know, whenever you hit a home run, and whoever gets it in the crowd, it belongs to them, you know. So totally unlike cricket. Very good delivery from Iman, and this is what I think Pollard will have to look out for, especially when you're looking to hit straight. Just that little inducker from Iman can be a huge advantage to the bowling factor.
He pulled his length back for those last two balls to Pollard.
When you look at Pollard, you know, the size of the man, you know, it's we all know what he's capable of.
Yeah, Bagad.
And I just believe that this is just this situation is totally made for him. We all know exactly the talent and the power of the individual. He just needs to hang around a little bit longer, and when he does, he could hurt any bowling unit because of that particular power.
He's not going up there that close again to Pollard in Imad Wasim.
He got hurt, Bish, and he's saying to himself, not again. And this is what I think batsmanship is all about as well too, because Pollard can now read exactly what's happening. He's pulling it down. If he gets a little too short, then he does have options.
99 for 4.
Catch it!
Catch it's a cry. Catch it's a cry. Left arm spin.
Wow, you can see the jubilation from the Pakistani team. They would have gotten the big man. He was looking, I think, to go inside out, Bish. Didn't quite get the timing that he would have liked. And who it was on the boundary? Sajil on the boundary. A rather comfortable catch. Pollard would be disappointed. And you can see the look on the big man's face that he's rather disappointed. That, in my opinion, he was looking maybe to go over extra cover. Gone for 9 off 7.
जाने नहीं देना यहाँ से जाने नहीं देना शाबाश
Jason Holder replaces Pollard. The batsman cross while the catch is being taken, so Holder is at the non-striker's end.
आगे कर रहे हैं
100 comes up for the West Indies.
Let's see the replay here, Bish. You can see Pollard looking to go over extra cover. Didn't quite get to the pitch. He may have a little excuse here. You can see the bat just twirling his hand a little bit. So I guess when you lose shape like that, he gave an easy catch to Shajil.
Yeah, the bat usually spins when the ball hits off centre. Remember last season, just talking to some of the guys in Ishramdin and company when they opposed each other in the CPL, a lot of the guys in regional cricket like to bowl left arm spin against him, take the ball away from him. Leg side is such a strength for him that the ball turning away presents big problems. Big teams around the world in the IPL, some of them do the same thing. In addition to bringing on a quickie sometimes.
This is why I guess the information that can be shed about players these days, because there's so many big bash leagues and the IPLs and all the various tournaments, the CPLs and all the tournaments that's played around the world. Individuals are engaged on a regular basis, so they are teammates on numerous occasions. So this is why you hardly find maybe the aggro as you would get in the old days, because for somewhat they've become friends. And guys got to be so careful going back into that particular environment. You got to be careful what you say and the things that you do also. So you get a little bit more of a camaraderie factor to international cricket these days.
102 for 5. Imad Wasim. Oh, straight, very straight. Did that so often in the T20 so effectively.
Let's have a look here. I think Marlon Samuel is looking for a little room to go to his favorite side. Cramped for space, and when you can have the skill to do such stuff when you are a spinner, it's something that you have in your armory which can serve in future as a great purpose for your team, because guys are looking, because knowing he's coming around the wicket itself, and when he floats it up, it's not all the time that he's going to grip and spin. But the one that I think that can cause batsmen some harm is that delivery just ducks back in. And we've seen on numerous occasions on this trip so far that have been the undoing of a lot of the West Indian batsmen.
Goodness me, that must have been pretty close.
Let's have a look here again. That little inducker again, as you can see. Wow, what? I think that was worth a shout. That was worth a shout, and even more, going upstairs, in my opinion. It would be nice to see exactly when that did miss, where that was going actually. Here he goes again. This guy exactly knows his craft. Holder looking for the room to punch to the offside. The ball wasn't there. Let's have a look at this again. Wow. Let's see.
This time, a very familiar form of dismissal for Imad Wasim.
How often have we seen this trip? Off the bat pad, off the pad itself. A delivery which I think was going down, but not playing the line of the delivery, looking to go inside out. As you can see, Jason Holder gone for 1 off 5.
Carlos Brathwaite comes to the crease. Picked up 3 wickets earlier today. I thought his last 8 overs went for something like 32 runs. He came back strong after his opening 2. Having this weird feeling I gave the wrong requirement of runs to get about 4 overs ago.
Oh!
He's been good again, Imad Wasim. 103 for 6. Nawaz.
Here's the replay, Bish. And you can see it's just that delivery which just seems to duck in. Aided by the back pad. But it not seems to be playing the line of the delivery. Keep making the same mistakes over and over again.
Yeah,
He has, hasn't he? He's gotten so many wickets on this tour in the T20s. Now he's gotten one in this ODI. There's that finger ball again. Mickey Arthur says.
Who says, Bish, that you need to spin it in order for you to be successful?
Oh, yes.
We've seen that from Imad Wasim. Just pitching within wicket and wicket and just using whatever in terms of his skill. It looks to me like he's got good wrist, good fingers in terms of what he wants to. Runs that ball over the seam like a little steamer, and it's paid dividends for him so far in the T20. Now he's doing the same old stuff in the ODIs. Nawaz would also taking a leaf out of his book as well to Bish. He seems to be doing the same thing, not much spin, but just angling into the batter. There he goes. It's a very, very effective delivery. Would have gotten these 2 spinners a lot of wickets on this trip so far. And as I said, who needs to spin it when you can accomplish that every time?
No.
They would complement each other so well, these 2 left-arm spinners. Nawaz just puts a little bit more revs on the ball. 105 for 6.
Yeah, that one kept low, very low. So what are we looking at? A required rate of almost 9. Braithwaite at the crease, so well, we need 6s from him. Can't imagine they've not been able to pick the straighter line from Imad Wasim. It's not the first time that they're playing him. They were derailed, dented in that T20 series, and well, good teams learn quickly and execute the plans better from experience. But Pakistan, Waqar, would be happy with the all-round performance, because if they can win regularly and consistently, then the unpredictability tag gets diluted, which is what they want. They want consistency, and winning is a habit, as they say. So not a bad start to this one-day series.
Yes, they played really well in the T20 cricket, and Azhar Ali is taking a lead from that, and doing exactly the same, starting with Imad Wasim and one end of pacer, and they know their strengths, so they're playing with their strengths and making sure that West Indies don't get out of their reach. But Imad Wasim has been simply outstanding. End of the over, 106 for 6.
I mean, crazy figures for Mohammad Amir. We're talking about a bowler bowling on dead pitch, 4 overs, 1 for 7. Here to finish off the remainder of the West Indian batsmen. They've given him a slip. Obviously, the idea is to pick a wicket and dent West Indies further.
Well, he definitely looked much fresher, Mohammad Amir. He looked really tired when he came from England. Played a lot of Test match cricket, played a lot of ODIs, and that rest really did him good. He's back at his best, bowling some really good pace. Up in the air, and that will clear the boundary. That's hit quite nicely, quite sweetly.
There's not a better finisher than Braithwaite, and well, have a look at this flourish from him. The balance was outstanding. Oh, stayed down, and it was like a golf swing. Oh, we're long off for a big 6. It's a joy watching him when he's batting like this.
You got to be very careful against him. You bowl in his zone, which is a little bit fuller. That's where he likes it. Remember the World Cup T20 finals? Anything in his zone with that long handle, he's going to tonk it. He's not very comfortable when the ball is a little shorter, or when you're using those variations, ball slower deliveries. He likes a bit of pace on the ball, and in his zone, clear the front leg, and look at that leverage. Look at the long handle. He's a tall boy, and can hit it long ways. Almost hitting the cameraman.
It's looking tough for West Indies, but anything can happen if Braithwaite is out there with Samuels. 3 4s and 5 6s hit so far in this innings. Not enough, but I think West Indies would ideally want one of their big strikers to be in some kind of hitting form. So here's an opportunity for the right-hander. Pollard has not really fired. Change of angle for Mohammad Amir and beats him with a good delivery. The length was almost perfect, followed him.
Very similar delivery to what he bowled to Charles in the beginning. This one probably reversing a little bit. Came in with the angle and after pitching, just left him a little bit. He likes changing angles, Mohammad Amir. If over the wicket doesn't work for him, he just goes very, very quickly.
Catch it is the call, no chance. That's gone and sailed over the fielder at long on. Once again executed with utmost of ease. Fantastic hitting, 120 for 6. Braithwaite just shaking up things a little. 15 from 15, including 2 6s in that last over. Samuels once again doing a goodish job. It's not a free-flowing innings, but under the circumstances, I think he's decided to hang him there. 38 from 50. But have a look at this massive strike. Yeah. Beautiful face of the blade, challenging the fielder there and beat him hands down.